What is polenta? 11 commonly asked questions. Number 1. Is polenta the same thing as cornmeal? Generally speaking, polenta can be considered a type of cornmeal, which technically means milled corn or maize. The common cornmeal that most people are familiar with is steel milled, which removes most of the husk and germ of the corn. Stone ground cornmeal is like polenta, as it retains more of the whole kernel. Cornmeal types tend to have a uniform texture and are better than polenta when used as a flour for baked goods like cornbread. Polenta meal is most always a medium coarse, uneven texture, but cornmeal that's labeled coarse ground is often used interchangeably. Neither polenta or cornmeal are from the sweet corn on the cob variety, but dry, hard corn species. Number 2. What is polenta versus grits? Geographically speaking, polenta is a popular staple in Italy, and grits, a type of porridge, are a traditional dish served in the American South. Polenta is often made from a type of whole flint corn, otherwise known as Indian corn, whereas grits are often made from white dent corn or hominy variety. Both polenta and grits have a similar consistency and flavor, but grits are creamier when cooked. Polenta is firmer and tends to congeal more when cooled. On average, polenta is usually made from yellow corn, while grits often come from white corn. Number 3. What else goes by the name polenta? The term polenta once referred to a type of food that could be made from any starchy ground grains or legumes such as millet, sorghum, buckwheat, farro, spelt, and chickpeas. After corn or maize were brought to Europe from Mexico, many polenta dishes began to be corn-based. That's because corn not only provides a better texture and flavor, it's also a relatively easy crop to grow. Number 4. What does polenta taste like? Polenta has a mild, neutral corn flavor with a creamy, soft, or firm texture depending on when it's served. Fresh hot polenta will mold to any shape it's stored in when cooled, due to the gelatinization of starch content. Number 5. How do you serve polenta? Polenta can be served as a type of breakfast porridge when hot. When cooled and congealed, it can be sliced and reheated via frying, grilling, steaming, or baking, still retaining its firm quality. Polenta pairs well with most sauces, sweet or savory, as well as meats, sausage, eggs, cheese, and vegetables. It is also common to add ingredients like fresh green herbs, sun-dried tomatoes, cheese, milk, and butter to polenta when cooking it. It can be used as a replacement for grains, pasta, potatoes, or bread when served with a meal. Number 6. Where did polenta originate? Polenta is considered an Italian-inspired dish. After corn was brought to Europe in the 15th century, polenta became a staple peasant food, especially among northern Italians, Swiss Italians, and the southern French. It was traditionally served firm-style, directly on a wooden board at the dining table. Today, polenta is a widely celebrated food in many parts of Italy, with polenta festivals occurring throughout the year. Number 7. What is the nutritional value of polenta? Cooked polenta has a higher total carbohydrate and low fiber ratio, giving it a higher net carb amount. So while you wouldn't find it on a keto diet menu, if you're looking for a complex carbohydrate to substitute things like pasta or grains, polenta is for you. According to Bob's Red Mill Nutrition Facts, whole kernel yellow corn polenta has about 140 calories per quarter cup serving. Plain cooked polenta, and the corn it's derived from, isn't a great source of vitamins and minerals, but it does contain small amounts of protein and minute amounts of fat. Interestingly, we came across some information stating that 18th century northern Italian peasants who consumed polenta as a major part of their calorie intake were deficient in vitamin B3, also known as niacin. As a part of a well-balanced diet, however, polenta can be a great option for those looking to replace other staple starches like pasta, bread, or rice. Number 8. How do you cook polenta? The common medium coarse polenta, in our opinion, is much easier to cook. Some traditions that use finer varieties need to be carefully added to avoid clumping. Polenta generally involves a bit more attention when preparing it. It's mostly done on a stovetop and requires constant stirring to create a smooth consistency and thickness. We like to use a flat-ended wooden utensil for this process, as it helps to evenly scrape the bottom of the pot so it doesn't burn. Polenta uses more water and will absorb it quickly when heated. Most recipes call for 1 cup of polenta to 4 cups of water and a pinch of sea salt. We, however, find that 5 cups of water provides a better texture. To make it, slowly add the polenta to the boiling salted water and stir. Then, turn down the flame to the lowest heat setting. It is best if you continually stir it, but tending to it every 5 minutes can also work. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes or so to completely cook it and develop a thick quality. At this point, we turn off the heat and allow it to sit with the lid on for 10 minutes. Number 9. How do you make polenta firm? Polenta can be consumed immediately when hot as a type of porridge, but is more frequently poured into a glass or ceramic dish mold to cool and set. It will then gelatinize to a firm texture, which can be sliced and reheated. Number 10. Is polenta gluten-free? Yes, polenta derived from corn is on the list of gluten-free grains. However, it is important if you have celiac disease or any sensitivities to gluten to purchase your pre-cooked or bulk polenta from a certified gluten-free processing facility. Number 11. What is the best type of polenta? While you can make polenta from any type of cornmeal, coarsely ground whole corn polenta, in our opinion, provides the best textural quality when cooked. This is the type we always have on hand in our selection of pantry staples. We personally purchase dry bulk polenta sold under the name polenta or yellow corn polenta, which is always a coarse, uneven cornmeal. Cornmeal, labeled coarse ground, is often used interchangeably and provides a similar texture. Pre-cooked polenta, usually found in tubes here in the US, is a convenient alternative to making your own, but may lack a little in quality, being a shelf-stable product. Precautions: avoid polenta if you are allergic to corn. Seek the advice of a health practitioner before adding polenta to the diet if you are pregnant, nursing, have a serious health condition, or are taking any medications. Thanks for watching! For more on polenta, as well as top quality online sources, be sure and investigate the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And don't miss these additional health-enhancing videos.